Oh yes. It's a piece you need. Alright, so this is a Speedybee Bluetooth adapter, and it lets you connect to your flight controller and use the Speedybee app on your phone to connect up to Betaflight, change configurations, use CLI, and do everything but flash new firmware. So it's pretty cool. And being that it's a Bluetooth connection, you can use it for iPhone and Android. On Androids, you can just use an OTG adapter, which is a bit cheaper, and just use the cable and that'll power your flight controller. But with this Bluetooth adapter, you need to solder on the power cable. It takes from 3 to 6S according to the instruction manual, although I've heard it also takes 2S. I might test that. And yeah, so once I connect it up, then I'll put the heat shrink on and power it up. A bit of solder all over the place. Doesn't matter, it just needs to be a strong enough joint that you can wiggle it around and it won't cause any issues. And slip the heat shrink on. And there you go. Heat shrunk, soldered, ready to use. Let's connect it up to a flight controller and check that it's working. First, I'm going to try plugging it in with a 2S battery and see if it powers it. 2S seems to work fine. And plug it into the flight controller. Powers the flight controller. So the red LED is power. The blue LED means that Bluetooth is on. And a green LED will come on when I connect it. So I'm opening the Speedybee app now. Let it boot up. I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S9, but it's about the same for every other Android phone, and I've seen it looks the same on iPhone. There you go, straight away the Bluetooth adapter shows up. I haven't connected Bluetooth, searched anything, it's just there. This is my first time connecting, and bam, connected to the flight controller already. I'll move my quad around, fix it up. You got all the usual settings from Betaflight. So yeah, it's fantastic. You can use CLI, put your CLI commands in. We go dump. It takes a little bit longer than when connected to the PC, but there you go. It's got all of the things you need to be able to make updates. So yeah, fantastic. So this is a great little adapter. You saw how easy it is to connect it for the first time and set it up. It's nice and cheap. It just seems to work. The app that Runcam have developed is fantastic. And that leads me to my next point. If you have an Android phone, one of the more recent ones might have come with this, or you can just get them on eBay fairly cheap. It's an OTG adapter, stands for on the go. They cost nearly nothing. They just convert a large USB female to whatever type of USB your phone takes. Mine takes a USB Type-C. You get your normal cable that you connect micro USB to your flight controller and plug it in. Connect it up to the flight controller. Oh, let's see if this works. I'm going to record my screen. I'm going to plug it into the bottom of the phone. Powers up the quad. Speedybee automatically boots up. Select USB. Click on that. Easy as that. And you don't even need the adapter. So if you have Android, it's very hard to recommend the Bluetooth adapter. If you have an iPhone, you're going to need it. Otherwise, you might like having Bluetooth to be able to connect to the quad separately, but really, if you're going to be connecting it, it's probably going to be on the ground next to you. Now let's just compare. If I'm plugged in with the USB, does the dump command work faster? Whoa, yeah, so much faster with the USB cable connected as well. Not to say that the Bluetooth isn't amazing, but it's really easy with the USB cable. Speedybee Bluetooth USB adapter. Is it for you? If you have an iPhone, definitely. It's cheap, get it. If you use Betaflight, it's fantastic. Pretty much any battery you've got is going to power it, so you're good to go. Even if you pull the battery off the quad that you're using, plug it into the back of it, plug it into your quad, you can change your settings and then detach it, plug it back into the quad and keep flying. Now, this was sent to me by Banggood to review, and let it never be said that I would just say that something's great because it was sent to me for free. I don't think it's worth getting if you have an Android phone. Obviously up to you, but if you have an iPhone, I think it's worth it. I've got a link at the bottom of the video. If you could click on that to purchase it from Banggood, that would help me out. Otherwise, just grab it from your local hobby store. As you may have seen in the video description, if you're watching this before the giveaway ends, I'll be giving this away. Because it's so cheap, it's probably not even worth the cost of sending it overseas. So this is only for Australian residents. I'm going to pay the postage to send it to anyone in Australia. If you want to enter the giveaway, just leave a single comment down below. And at some point in about the next 7 days, I'll use an online tool just to randomly pick a winner and I'll send it to you. So yeah, good luck. Thanks for watching. See you next time.